react when he says weird stuff like "I'm gonna take his life," this and that? I think you've heard that quote. It's controversial. What do you make of that stuff? How could you react to that?
No, don't react. It's good. Let them come. Let them come and try and take my life, and let's see who's the one that ends up in the back of an ambulance. So I say, that might be horrible to comment back, but let them come and try. We'll see what happens. The more good on him. Good on him. Let's see him take his best.
All right, so.
And those are the words of Josh Taylor as he responds to the controversial comment of Teofimo Lopez claiming he wants to kill Josh Taylor. And let me counterpunch. I like how Josh Taylor responded to that. I like how he, told him, well, hey, do what you need to do. Let's see who ends up in the ambulance. But also I want to make a point here. Okay. I want to bring this to the forefront about Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, even though he said, well, hey, let him try, but we'll see which one ends up in the ambulance. At least Josh Taylor apologized for it. Hey, that might sound, bad or wrong or whatnot, but hey, let him try. And then that shows you someone that's not speaking from anger, shows you someone that's actually speaking from a standpoint that he considers what people think as far as what he says towards another person. And I've seen Josh Taylor, get, buck wild, you know what I mean? Especially the Regis Prograis buildup, he looked like he was an absolute animal. But he looks a lot calm, and really the counterpunch, what Josh Taylor said, I mean, what else should you expect him to do? Like, oh, I want to kill him too, I don't think you fight fire with fire, because Teofimo Lopez's fire is probably coming from an area where, it's frustration and, and really he doesn't really know what to do with it, and I think he's trying to take his frustration out on his opponents. And a lot of fighters, do that. But let me remind you also of the last time Teofimo Lopez was talking this much stuff or was this bothered or upset by a fighter he lost to, George Kambosos, right? Because those guys talk smack and he got really heavily invested into, this build up, this trash talk, this animosity towards George Kambosos during the build up. And, look what happened. I think Teofimo Lopez fights better when he's not angry at anybody. I think if his mind's clear and he's sharp, I think he's more centered. And I don't think he'll have these type of problems. But these type of problems exist, okay? We're seeing that this is somewhat bothersome to him. This is bothering him. And he may not fight the way he's supposed to due to the fact that he is bothered. Now, is it all buildup? Let's hope so. But the thing is, Josh Taylor didn't even feed into all that, because at the end of the day, these guys still have to fight. And we still have to know who's better between the two. Since Teofimo Lopez, this is his third fight at 140. And he has to prove that he belongs there, because the last fight didn't make us believers. Let's face it. So he has a lot riding on him. So maybe he's up in the ante because he knows this. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Josh Taylor responding to Teofimo Lopez's threats. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.